All right, me and Cat Coleman out here chopping it up on a
What's up?
variety of topics, but since we were kind of on the topic of relationships, men, women, that sort of stuff, if you are talking to a male who has not reached it yet or a female, how do you define what manhood is? To somebody who isn't at that level yet or just will never be it,
How would they define
how
manhood
would you define manhood to them?
to them? Okay, so manhood to me is basically just being an all-around man. If you like, you have to grow. It's levels. It's levels to becoming a man. So you go through, crawl. You got to crawl before you walk. Uh, Manhood to me is basically being responsible, taking care of all the things that you need to take care of, without having to ask anyone. You know what I mean? Without having to ask anyone for no help. Stick to your own, work hard, grow up. So manhood to me is basically when you're taking care of your responsibilities, taking care of your family, you taking care of your loved ones, you taking care of, you treat people how they want to, how you want them. You treat people how they should be treated in a respectful way, respectful manner. Talk. You know what I mean? Talk nice, not aggressive. Just being around all around man. Every step you take, every walk you make. You know what I mean? People can recognize you as a man just from you taking care of your business. Uh, it comes with a lot within what you drive, what you look like. Shit, can you pay this? You can get some stuff, buy a whole bunch of stuff, and you can't even afford it.
Mm.
That's not even manhood. Manhood is just being an all around man, taking care of your responsibilities and making sure you do it the best way you can and not having to ask anyone for nothing. You know what I mean? You may need a little help. That's fine. We all need a little help. But if you sticking to your own and you work hard for it and you just thump down, strong minded, independent minded person, that doesn't feed into anything that stops you from, taking care of your manhood. As far as a woman too, as far as a woman, from taking care of kids, working a nice job, just it's the same as responsibilities and just all that comes in one. So I figure when you reach manhood is when you can take care of all the things that you need to take care of and stand on your own and be a solid man, like like solid. No doing anything that would jeopardize anything that you have. Family, relationship, job, nothing can't jeopardize what you have going on to make your situation better.
Mm.
I think that's what manhood is for me.
Okay. Is it fair then for I'm just gonna say women because we talked about like younger men or men who are still not reaching that point even at a certain age, but is it fair for women to try to depict what quote unquote real men are?
Is it fair? You said, is it fair?
Is it fair? Is that a
No, it's not fair. It's not fair because a woman, um, she can knows what she won't. She can She knows what she thinks is manhood.
mm,
So she may know from all the stuff, all the family she's seen, probably dad, stepdad, from all the people that she's seen, probably have that. She thinks she may know, but it's different until you really have that person that you're entwined with all the time. You know what I mean? And then you'll start to realize, like, okay, as a woman, you'll start to realize, oh, this man is not probably what I thought. And you thought he was that, you thought he was this and that, and you realize that you don't even know. You won't even know until, I don't know, it won't even hit you. It'll hit you, but you won't even know until, I guess, until you have that real man. Once you have that real
mm,
man yourself,
oof.
then you'll be able to experience him, like, okay, dang, I guess this is a real type of man. Even godly type of man. It's different. It's different levels. So no, I don't. It's not fair for a woman to say what a man is. I mean, maybe to her opinion, your opinion, but it's different when you have it and you know what I mean. It's different when you have that type of man and you can tell people about the man you have.
Mm.
You tell, hey, this man is this. My man is, he's, it's different from when you have that man. You can tell somebody about the man you have, but you can't tell somebody about the man that you want to have because you ain't never had that. You can't tell somebody about the man that you want this to be like this and like that, and you can't really. It's not fair to say, what if a man reached manhood to you unless you've had that man. And if you had that man, by any means, a real woman would know when she finds that, that type of man.
That part, a real woman. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of cast that stone back and forth, but yeah, that's a great breakdown, man. You're gonna hurt a lot of feelings with this one because you telling them how it is. Like, if
For
you're
real.
not it or you don't have it, then how can you say what it is? You can say what you want,
Yeah.
but you can't depict what it is. So,
Yep, you can't unless you have that type of man. You can't tell people about the men that you had in the past because you don't even have them no more.
right.
You can't say, okay, I had a man like this and he was this and this, but you don't even have them. So when you have that man and you in a strong relationship and you lasting for a long time and it's going strong, you know what I mean? Then you can be able to express your opinion a little bit better than, than not having that and trying to express it.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate the breakdown.
Yes, sir.
Always street knowledge, man. Any shout outs?
Yes, sir. Man, shout out to everybody, man. You know what I mean? I give all love back to my peoples. I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, sir. When we're talking about some people are never going to make it, some guys are never going to make it, and women can never be it. So how do we define manhood to people who will never experience it?
Manhood to somebody that wouldn't experience it.
Yeah, because we always hear like what real men would be. Like real men do this, real men do that, but it's always from people who aren't going to be men. Generally, that's women. But then you've got a lot of guys who we have to separate from because they give a lot of actual men bad names by being grown men but not doing grown men things, if that makes any sense. So how would you define manhood to somebody that's never going to know it?
I would say just handling your business. I mean, whether it comes to finances or, children, whatever it is, do your part. That, make sure you take your responsibility and handle what you need to handle, not worry about everybody else's involvements or entitlements. And it's always that, they have this, they got this. Just worry about your own stuff and take care of what you can control.
Right.
And everybody has a different interpretation of manhood. I mean, the lady or person, whoever it is that hates the opposite gender is going to say you need A, B, and C, and then the one that has A, B, and C is going to say you need D, E, and F. So
right.
It's one of those, you're never going to truly make anyone happy. So once you do find that person, aside from making yourself happy, it's, control what you control and focus on things together.
Right. So is it fair for women to have their definition of what a real man should be, since they're not really in the frame of ever knowing what it actually entails?
I don't think you'll ever get women to not have opinions.
Sure.
Kind of like how they do with us, with beauty magazines and fitness magazines, and this is what women should be, or this is what the standard should be. Whether it's a movie, whether it's social media, everybody's going to see something different and say, oh, I want that quality, I want that quality. And until we either get abducted by aliens or the world ends or CRISPR takes place and you can genetically create whatever it is you want to create, I mean, everybody has their benefits and everybody has their flaws, so you got to take the good with the bad.
True. Okay, women aside, what message would you give, or what example do you set to, like, we've seen guys out in the world who just, for one reason or another, they're just kind of not doing it right. They're not in their full manhood. What would you impart to them?
Find somebody that you can, in a sense, learn from, almost like a mentor. I feel like people that struggle, they never had somebody to give them the right direction. And so when you look at, you know, the influencer, the musician, the actor,
Right.
they live surreal lives that most normal people will never understand anyways. So
Right.
trying to emulate the things that they do, you will never have a true sense of reality. So try to find somebody, whether it's, you know, work related, church related, any kind of community outreach program. There's plenty of things to do that you can find somebody and just ask questions. Never settle for thinking you know everything or not trying to learn. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is strive every day to learn something new. How small or how big, it's 1% is 1%, and 1% a day. You know, if you just do that, I mean, that's what, 365% by the end of the year. So that's better than what you were the year before.
That's facts. Well, I've learned a lot from you, so I appreciate your time. Are you sure you haven't been doing these interviews before? Because you got real smooth all of a sudden.
Hey, this is my second one.
I'm saying. All right. I appreciate your time, sir.
Of course.
Okay, sir. So, we'll get this while you're doing that. Since there are going to be some people, namely women, who aren't ever going to have that level, and there's going to be some guys who just never do it quite right, even once they reach a legal age, how would you describe manhood? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right there, right off the bat. Yeah, how do you describe manhood to somebody who's never going to achieve it or know what it takes to achieve it?
I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go, to tell you the truth, because I grew up without a dad.
Okay.
So I'm literally just like, I had a mentor a few months ago that like gave me the whole thing. It was pretty much all he said was, grow the fuck up. It's time. Like, it's time to stop playing around.
Okay.
Because of people that don't have, like, when you don't grow up with a dad in your life, that father figure, like, yeah, we can get taught as much as we can by our moms, but there's always a point, there's like a line to where it's like, all right, we need to like get over that line to grow up and like
Agreed.
Start taking care of business and everything like that. Because other than that, everybody just keeps fucking around.
Yeah. So did you have like an epiphany or a key moment, like that fork in the road that kind of forced you into that, or was it just somebody's just wisdom, just saying like it's time?
I was lost. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. Like, I've done a lot of shit in my life and everything like that, but now it's like I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't know what I want to do.
Right.
Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't know what I want to do. And then I found this job, and I'm like, oh shit, this is perfect. Because before I was always trying to do whatever the Joneses is, and then now, yeah, I just chill.
So since that moment, have you found comfort in just finding yourself rather than chasing the Joneses?
Oh yeah. Man, life was like way better. Also getting rid of drinking and partying. More so partying. Drinking is not really that whatever. Like, I drink at home still, but it's more so going out to the bars.
Right.
That's what like really like switched everything up. Cause like, and also doing cocaine. Cause once you stop doing cocaine, learning how to like readjust to like normal life again, it's like, oh, what? This is what people do all day long.
So this has been some real growth to like kick some like hardcore habits.
Oh yeah. It's not been like easy. Like, yeah, like from Salt Lake to here, and from Vegas to here, yeah, it's a lot of journeys.
That's fantastic. So at the stage that you're at, if you saw somebody at the stage you were at, what would you tell them?
I don't know. If I can go back at my age, travel more. Travel a lot more. But I don't know. No, I want to say do anything different. I said just do everything I did. Just make sure, save your money. That's what it is. Make investments. Start your investments at 18. That's what I will say.
Okay.
Start investing at 18. So then, where you're my age, I'm 32 right now.
Okay.
So it's like, financially, I'm not like struck, but like investment-wise, I'm struck. So it's like, it's even worse with that, because if I would have started when I was 18, yeah, I'd be like so good. Like I wouldn't be good, but I'll be like living comfortable.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Yeah, I would do that, because all I did was move around. Like, I moved around from 16 till last year. Yeah, this is the first place I set roots in.
So you're settling.
Like,
yeah.
It's weird. It's weird, dude. It's
Hey,
so weird.
congratulations and welcome
yeah.
to it, man.
Yeah, but that's that's in a nutshell. That's what manhood is just facing your fears. Facing your fears and facing the reality of like, all right, like this is your life, this is what's happening. Because like everybody has that thing of, oh, you turn 30, shit's gonna get all crazy and everything like that. Like it does get real, but then like, it's only 30 years on Earth.
Right.
Like you still got like another like 60.
Right.
Like
We got
80.
a lot of time, yeah.
Like yeah, you still got like so much more time. Like it's like, dude, like fucking just enjoy it while you can. Like go do stuff. Don't
Agreed.
always be in like the rat race. Like for example, like I go to Salt Lake, like twice a month for like 6 hours. Let's take a flight up there.
Nice.
Yeah, 6 hours. Go up there, do what I need to do, come back home.
How much are those flights?
Round trip is only $30.
I'm gonna go with you one time.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, okay. You want to go on November 11th?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. Sweet.
Right on.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
All right, man. I
All right.
appreciate your time.
Yes, of course,
and
absolutely.
you know, the big part of what I'm seeing in your manhood is the ability to share. And that's a huge piece to that, because this is partially why I'm doing this, is because I want somebody else to hear somebody else's path and then share.
One person to change somebody's life up and everything like that.
Yeah.
I enjoy the questions like a lot because like it's making me think about a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, but like I don't know. Nobody ever asked me any questions like this, so I get really excited. I'm like, oh, I can actually think.
Well,
Yeah.
you've got a lot of intelligence and wisdom, so I appreciate you sharing it.
Oh yes, definitely.
All right,
like,
man.
definitely. A lot of trial and errors.
That's it?
Yeah, a lot of trial and errors, man.
All right, cool. Any last words?
No. I'll talk to you next time. Keep the questions coming.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
All right.